Okay there, folks. Let's go ahead and get started on Dragon Age. Hmm. I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, let me go ahead and start up the main game here. And may go full screen on. Nope. Still. Okay. I wanted to make sure that it wouldn't like go like completely full screen and screw up, screw everything up, but. Is everybody seeing the screen okay? I can kind of see it myself, so looks like we are good on that. But you're not actually hearing the audio. Let me go and turn that on. There you go. Okay, so I was playing around a little bit with Guest Star, a new feature on Twitch, which apparently will allow for me to add like additional guests into my stream. Not quite sure exactly what that's all about. Um, and I'm seeing that this is a single player game. I mean, I don't see the um, I don't really see the need to add guests at this particular moment in time. Um, so um, I'm half inclined on like maybe holding off on the guests, the whole guest start until like Wednesday. When I know, Wednesday being World of Warships, I'm gonna have the option for multiplayers on there, and therefore, um, I have the option of really making use of that feature guest star. Um, Now, um, it'll be interesting um, to see what I can do with it, see what it's all about. Um, but um, I like the one of the things that I was kind of wishing that I had more of was the option to allow for other streamers to kind of okay, so one of the things that I kind of wanted, but don't have access to right at this time, is for partners you have the option for what is it? Party. It's like a party stream or something along those lines, where you can have up to 4 people, like you know, uh, when they're all kind of streaming all at the same time, you can do like a little party stream where the um, the your viewer can actually see everybody's screen all at the same time. Um, that's that's awesome. I would love to have that, but obviously, not a partner, so can't really do much in terms of that. Um, at least not yet. We may eventually get there. You never know. Crazier things have happened. I would need a lot more viewership though, um, which means I would have to be more entertaining. Yeah, probably not going to happen. Okay, so, uh, but the this guest star though, while it's not like you can see like everybody's perspective all at the same time. Like, with the party stream, you can see, the um, what the the streamer's playing, what the streamer is streaming, you know, on on the screen all at the same time, kind of thing. And you can switch between the different chats to kind of chat in one box and then switch over to another to chat in another, right? That's one of the nice things about the whole party system there. But guest star doesn't work in that fashion. It's more along the lines of it allows for you to have like other other channels, other streamers, on the screen with you. Um, so, um, for example, like if if you've seen anything concerning like VTubers, right? VTubers has to um, take the avatars, the images, um, stick them on, make them visible on the screen, and then associated them talking through like Discord to the image so that becomes highlighted. Okay, you see their interaction a little bit more, and obviously it can get fairly complex as well because you might be associating their, if they have like more, um, if they have an avatar that is more, um, that has like more movement to them, you know, that's like more of a 3D or whatnot to them, then you might have, you might be like pointing to um, like the program that they're using or something along those lines. But um, but the guest star seems that it's along those same lines. Like you can have you know, like you can see, hey, I have my, my, um, my webcam right here, you know, um, and you know, uh, if I wanted to do guest stars, it might say, hey, um, um, maybe I want to um, create like two separate cameras, or like you have one for the um, one for the main streamer and like another for the um, guest star kind of look to it. So that's why I was like, okay, that's interesting. But there we go. Okay. I believe my food is actually here, so uh, interesting timing there, folks. Unfortunately, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to be right back. Gonna go grab my food. Um, and unfortunately, I'm probably gonna be eating while streaming. So apologies to anybody that might not like that very much, but. We're going to be going till 9 o'clock on this. Sorry for the late start on the Dragon Age. Um, we'll be continuing the storyline in just a second. So, 1 second. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Apologies for the wait there, folks. Um, okay, got my food, got my drink, and again, I apologize to anybody that might get irritated with me eating. Um, I'll try to move the mic away from my face a little bit, so I might sound very, um, you know, you might not hear me very well, so um, hopefully the game music won't drown me out too badly. We'll see. It's getting a little chilly in here as well. There we go. Okay, everything is good. Okay, let me adjust myself. Okay, moving the mic away so you guys aren't hearing me going or anything along those lines. So, okay, hopefully you all can still kind of hear me. It's not it gives me room to kind of eat my food. Oh yeah. Now, last we left off, we were kind of in a little bit of a conundrum. Um, our friend, I put a question mark on there because you know they don't really give you an intro to your character at all. So, um, um, so I barely know Joan here. Um, so it's like, okay, sure, he's a friend. How the hell do I know? Apparently he fell in love with Lily here, and apparently Lily is, I guess, you might say owned, which is really bad. It just doesn't. It irritates the living daylights out of me. Um, um, by the what is it? The Enclave. Oops. Um, let's see. Where's like the codex? There's the codex. Uh, Grey Warden's Darkspawn. That's not what I was looking for. Um, Chantry. I believe that's what I was trying to look for. Um, the Chantry is yeah, the Templars of the Chantry. So Chantry is like, I guess, the overall kingdom that is nearby. That's like in control of the area. So, and she's, and Lily over there is a religious figure, but she is protected by the Chantry. So, um, she might be regarded as like, hey, you have to keep her pure. She has to remain a virgin. No one's supposed to touch her, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Love doesn't really um, care about those kind of things. Okay. If you fall in love with someone, then yeah, no, it doesn't really matter. Um, Also, um, I really don't like the idea of a religious group saying, you know, um, sorry, you are part of the priesthood or whatnot. You're forbidden to love at all. It's like, well, that causes additional problems now, doesn't it? That just irritates the living daylights out of me. So already I'm already at odds with the Chantry, for this entire debacle. And supposedly, Joan is going to be um, sentenced to being tranquiled, meaning that he would have no emotions whatsoever. So, um, basically, you know, he would be a copy of Owain there. Um, so, um, now I have the option of going into the storage room, killing off all the spiders in there, doing um, the senior enchanter Leora here a favor, getting a permission slip to get a fire rod from Orwain here, and then using that fire rod to get the blood vial that Joan had, the blood vial that was taken from Joan, to try to destroy it, so that both of these two can just run away free without anybody trying to pursue them to kill them off. That's one option. The problem is that that puts, you know, there's two things with that. One, that puts me at odds with the circle. You know, for helping both of these two out, um, that puts me at odds for the circle because I'm breaking the rules for Joanne here. Um, it also puts me at odds with the Chantry for helping out Lily. Not not that great. I'm already kind of nervous about this because I'm already like I'm not only am I going to be against the circle of mages, they're going to be you know pursuing me and you know um, wanting my head, but I'm also going to be against the Templars, which it said that they send out multiple Templars to take out one mage. So, and third problem, um, our apprentice over here hasn't gone through the trial to, you know, confer that he is indeed a mage. He can surpass um, the fade, I think it's called, and you know, he can, I guess, make it out into the world as a mage. So, if he ever so happens to you know, um, what's the trial called again? Um, um, the harrowing. Um, seeing that you know, I passed the harrowing, I'm now part of the Circle of Magi, and, I don't really have any, like, restrictions per se. I'm sure that I do. It's just, it hasn't really been um, addressed that well. Um, our friend over there hasn't gone through the harrowing. And one of the dangers of the harrowing is that if they go onto the harrowing and they come back with a demon, then they are putting everybody at risk. So that's the third problem. You know, um, by helping them out, I put myself at odds with the circle, with Chantry, and I run the risk of letting a potential demon outside. Yikes! Right? Not really great odds on that. And then, of course, you add into the fact that elves are typically regarded as, or there's a lot of racism towards elves, so I'm going to be loving life once I step outside of the tower, if this plan succeeds. So what I want to do, there's a quest over here from the first enchanter. Um, I'm gonna save the game. Um, let's see. And I'm gonna basically call it first enchanter. Um, ha 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 ha. There. I was gonna try to do snitch, but yeah. Okay. So I'm saving it here so that
You have returned. Does something require my attention?
Joan says that he's going to be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Then you must know that Joan plans to escape the circle.
Oh, interesting. What more do you know?
I'm being a full-on snitch here, just to see what happens.
Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else? I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out. But I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository. Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers.
Okay, that's not exactly ideal there. Um,
She is also breaking every vow she ever took. If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act. If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary.
Incorrect.
Jowan will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you? You felt comfortable enough to bring this to me. Do not shy from your duty now. A rod of fire? Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting. The phylactery chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it. Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it? Still... yes. The phylactery chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber.
okay.
We have an old Tiventa device in the vault. It may have been used for defense, or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact, and aim it at the wall. One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Jowan to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
Okay. So, um, so I don't really like that either. You know, um, I figured that would that would have been the case. Like, the first enchanter would have been like, um, he's basically gonna sacrifice both of them. You know, to try to maintain the status quo. And I, I don't like that at all. You know, I don't like the idea that one, they're going to, you know, uh, they're falsifying data to, you know, basically um, uh, they are basically, you know, making Joan out to be a scapegoat, and they're also going to sacrifice Lily to Chantry as well on this. That that does, you know, that irritates the living daylights out of me. Um, so um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just, you know, see about getting the signature. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it secret. You know, I'll go and try to kill off the spiders in here for Senior Enchanter Laura, and you know, get her signature, and you know, now um, uh, the first enchanter already said that the door is protected versus, you know, magic. So already I'm looking at that and going, okay, well, you know, I'm already, you know, with this plan isn't gonna work, but I'd like to see what happens from that particular route as well. You know, the previous route was just gonna sacrifice both of them. I don't really want that to happen. I want both of them to survive, but you know, I'll be the scapegoat if necessary. You know, um, because I really don't like the rules that they've kind of imposed upon everybody there. So, you know, okay, yep. Willpower set, but this one's fire resistance, but I don't really need that. Okay. Take all that. See, I don't see anything else around here to... Okay, apparently we have spiders in here, but the question is, where are they? You know, pathway that way, pathway this way. Okay, well, let's go to the right here and see. Oh, Jesus! That scared the living daylights out of me.
Now this is more like it.
Jesus.
Of course.
I jumped on that one. Whew. Is there any others in the ceiling that, you know, they're not showing me? I don't like the fact that they're...
Why do they bother?
Now, hey, wait a minute. Go away. So far, I'm not getting hit, which is interesting. Okay. Oh, fruit. Take that. Now that I know that these guys are like in the ceilings, I'm able to kind of, you know, be a little bit more aware, I guess. But yeah, there's definitely a spider infestation here, isn't there? I don't see any boxes here that I can loot, though. Nothing there, so... there's a pathway that way. Let's hold off on that for now. Oh, here's a chest. Magic staff. Okay. I think this is an exact duplicate of what I had before for magic staff. But I don't think I found any place to like sell stuff yet, so. I mean, I can probably use all the money that, you know. Yep. There we go.
Of course.
Okay. Well, I already have an acolyte staff, but I'll take another one. Apparently, these spiders have been collecting.
What's this?
Oh, what the? Okay, apparently a spider came up from behind. Okay. Valerian dust, fade striders. Okay. Not that much in terms of additional protection, but it gives me some additional magic, which is handy. So, um, so there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the willpower for right now. I don't really need anything that's, you know, for fire resistance yet. So, okay. And we're going down this way. Probably gonna get attacked by like another spider somewhere. You know. And there we go. Can you stop that? Come on, damn it. Attack him! Fuck. Is there like no auto attack anywhere? Like, hey, I'm getting attacked. Maybe I should, you know, attack someone who's also attacking me. Is there nothing here for that at all? Because I'm really getting irritated, like, you know, my character is doing nothing and getting attacked and just kind of just, la 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 la, I'm just gonna stand here and let them beat the living shit out of me. Yeah, no. What the hell? Okay, well,
All right.
this is fantastic. I don't see anything that will allow for me to do any kind of auto attack. Wonderful. What is this? Money? I'm assuming money, but I'm not sure. I don't think there's any kind of jump, you know, and this just pauses it, so. Hold on, let me verify that real quick. Um, right after I take a bite to eat. Okay. Nope. Doesn't look like there's any. Doesn't look like there's any kind of jump or anything like that either. Okay. You know. Sure. Ice band. Okay. Cold resistance. I mean, I don't really need that right now, but it's not like I have, um, you know, it's like I have, you know, room for it anyway. Might as well, right? Um. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can you equip it to the other slot? Thank you. Okay. Okay, apparently I can see really far down the path there. Okay. There we go. Received, I guess, some money, and my quest updated. So I guess we are done in here. We've cleared out all the spiders. So okay, that freaked me out a little bit at the very beginning. That made me jump quite a bit, so that was interesting. Sorry about that for anybody that, you know, if I like maybe, you know, I didn't necessarily scream, but still. Um, Alright.
You're back. Are the spiders gone? Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign? Right. There you go. How's that? It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Now let's see. The first enchanter still has that quest up there. So, you know, I could still potentially be a snitch, but right now, don't really want to.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Okay. So now we head on back to our friends here.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Yeah, not so sure about that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, it might just be that they're going to try. They're only going to sacrifice Joanne on this one and leave Lily alone, but we'll see. Interesting that I have two members of the team right at this moment in time. Now, I'm not quite sure where the where we need to go on this. The quest is gone. Interesting.
The first enchanter said not to let anyone through this door, and I don't question my orders.
Okay, I'm assuming that that's not the location. I think that's the door for the you know, for the withering or whatever it's called.
Delighted.
The harrowing. So, I think we are going to be going to that doorway there for the basement. Probably. Possibly. Because if I'm not mistaken, this door was locked. Yep.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
Okay.
Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and Mages. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a Mage entering together. The chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault. We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me.
Okay.
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
That's not a password though.
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay. I thought this is where we were going to use the fire rod here, but I guess not. Interesting.
I'm so nervous things will go wrong.
Things will.
Lily and I will get married somewhere. Away from the circle and its rules.
Perhaps in the outskirts of Ferelden.
Or in Orlais. Just far from here. We'll live a quiet life. Away from magic. Maybe we can buy a farm one day.
What if you become an abomination after you escape?
I won't do any magic or come into contact with lyrium. I'll stay far away from anything magical. I
Good
know
luck
I'm
with that.
strong enough to fight off the demons if it comes to that.
And I will pray every day to Andraste to protect us.
Well, let's just concentrate on what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous things will go wrong. I'm trying.
Thank you for your help. Freedom is so close, I can almost taste it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. You mean through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance? No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one. Yes, let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
Okay. Not possible to pick. Damn. We have ourselves someone over here.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
This looks very... You know how some things have like a different colorization to them to look as though they might, you know, this one has a different colorization to it, making it look like it has the potential to move. So I have a funny feeling that we are about ready to fight this, whatever it is, like a guardian. So that was a fire rod?
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
Now we fight!
Get back! Here we go!
There we go. Okay. How did I know? But wait, there's blood there. Huh? Wait, what? Was that a Sentinel or a Templar? If it was a Templar, then why weren't they like, you know, why weren't they like talking like, hey, you should not be here?
Who wants their hair on fire?
Why they bother?
Okay. So, sure, I'll take that. Sure, I'll take that. Okay, so these are humans that we are fighting and killing. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Let's see. Let's see, anything in here that I can loot? I can steal. One crate, sure. Fire crystal, sure, I'll take all. Why not? Okay, so apparently, you know, you have an entrance over here somewhere, so. Or maybe that's like like maybe it's a stairwell down or something like that, so we can kind of get back through there with like keys, or we can unlock the door from the inside or something like that. We'll find out. Apprentice skull. Same, you know, same defense there, so now can I can. Okay, hold on a second. I didn't realize that I can equip items to my party members here at this moment in time, so I'm gonna save it real quick because one of the things that you know I often run into when you have like party members like this, where it's like they're probably gonna die. um, you know, sure I can give them equipment, but you know if they die, then you know I might not get their equipment back, right? Or they might run off and you know suddenly I'm no longer gonna be able to get their equipment. So so far, you know, they've been able to withstand the attacks uh, of the enemy so far, so they might not need this like additional equipment or whatnot. But um, who's to say that you know maybe I can still kind of retrieve it from them later. You know, I don't really know. Um, now. Dagger. Um, Dagger has more of a critical chance. Um, and less of a strength modifier, but the mace has a little bit more damage overall. So I'm not quite sure if that's something that, you know, she'll be, you know, available to use on a regular basis, but we'll see. Small shield, sure. Give her a small shield as well. We're gonna hold off on giving her any of the apprentice robes and stuff like that. We're gonna see if we can give that to our friend Mage here. So, oh wait, we have we have same leather boots. Okay, never mind. Same apprentice robes. Cowl right there. I mean, we'll throw the charm on you, might as well. And then give you a magic staff there. Okay, that looks fine for you. Let's see, apprentice robes are better than chantry, so there we go. Let's see, you also have leather boots, so don't need to worry about that. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Not that much change in overall, like, defense, other than giving Irvine some, you know, enjoying a little bit more armor for, well, not even armor, mental resistance, which, okay. But give them some weapons. Now they're a little bit better in combat.
They're all so eager to die, aren't they?
Why can't this be easier?
There we go.
Another foe fallen!
And all you
All right.
received money. Okay. Appears I already have a buckle, so okay. Let's give the buckle to her, seeing that she looks like she's more like a paladin, you know, more set up for defense anyway. So I might as well give her more of that option. I wouldn't mind stealing the sword and buckler. Can I steal the sword and buckler, please? Add these into my inventory. Why can't I? Oh well.
Of course.
We go to combat!
What the hell?
You can't stop me!
Alright. I need to heal you. There we go. All you. Okay. Don't really see anything else. Goodbye. Products updated. Interesting. Per se, why? Okay. Heal you up. Oh, they're pretty much auto healing. Okay, well. What, no loot? Ah, oh well. Don't see any files or anything like that that I can kind of take right at this moment in time. It's like, here's all these books and stuff like that. Why can't I, you know, take some spell books? That'd be nice. Wow, we got some more money. Take all that. Thank you. Why was there some monsters down here, I wonder? Maybe maybe this circle and everybody isn't that friendly, huh? Journeyman Frost Rune. Interesting. You can upgrade weapons by enchanting them with runes. Handy. Okay. Anything in here? Just loot. I'll take that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Apprentice's amulet isn't too bad. I mean, I think I'll still keep with the 1 willpower. Well, no, actually, I could probably do with the extra armor right at this point anyway, so grab all that. And spirit resistance. Okay. I mean, that's helpful against the mages, but nothing else around here. Can't put on a rune just yet. That's fine. There we go. money.
As you desire.
Health. Okay, take that.
All right.
Clear. Gotcha. You know, does this look like a good place to be? This doesn't look like a good basement for mages. You know, human bones and, you know, a lot of waste. Yeah, no. You know, I'm not liking this whatsoever. So I'm kind of glad that I'm helping them out on escaping, or at least trying to escape, because I'm not really feeling like the circle is really going to be that great of an organization anyway. Ouch.
I'm more dangerous than I look. I'm gonna destroy you.
What to do?
There we go. Come on. Money. Okay. More money. We're killing these guards, but
We'll
at the
need
same
another
time.
way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
But I mean, the based off of what I've seen so far, I'm not really, you know, uh, I'm not really in support of, you know, the Chantry or the Circle at this point. So. Woohoo. Okay. Let me go ahead and equip that right now. Okay, yeah, this is where I need to go to break open the door, or, you know, break open that wall. So let's see if there's anything else around here that I can maybe.
As you desire.
There's something odd about that statue. How should I know? It's magical. This is a room of magical objects.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Okay.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Deventer statue! Don't listen to it. The Deventer lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
How did they do this? Is she still alive? Must be very old.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Ambiguous rubbish, it could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Actually, I wouldn't mind talking with that statue again because there was one question there that I was actually kind of curious about it. How can we... Is there any way to free this person from the stone? But... Oh well.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment.
Another statue. See anything else around here? Nope.
What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating. I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber. See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look. It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on.
Okay.
Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
Oh, I was wondering if there's a way, any books on this bookshelf that might be useful. Come on now. Okay. I guess we'll just go ahead and do a click on that.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Alert, alert, alert.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Saving again. Huh, there's some more soldiers there.
Wouldn't we all just get along? No?
Heal you up. Go.
And so I shall.
Topaz, huh? Okay. I'll take all that. Receive some money, and there's nothing else here.
Delighted.
Land potion, okay. Obviously that's the way out. We don't want to go that way just yet. Not quite sure why I was running into some sort of wall there, but whatever. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is where I need to go, but still, I wanted to kind of check to see if there's something else around that I can maybe, if there's anything else for me to steal.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
I don't know. He looked really creepy when he was like on, this is, you know, this is my only thing that's keeping me from freedom. It's like, okay then. Is everybody here just creepy? Like, to no end? Am I dealing with, you know, am I just dealing with a whole lot of, you know, demons?
As you desire.
Okay.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
And most likely I'm...
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of... He was off. Yeah, well, he proved that he was a blood mage. He lied to me. Sure, he did. Um,
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
I mean, he did, but
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
okay.
Shall we add thievery to your list of misdemeanors, then? I'll be taking that back now, if you don't mind.
But your
Unfortunately-
antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you? You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted a Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
He is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished!
I don't really care about the circle or the chantry. I don't really like what I saw down in the into that basement, you know, so the fact that the circle is hiding, you know, torture and death down there is, you know, not something that I want to represent whatsoever, and chantry already is irritating me to no end, so
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
You know, personally, I wouldn't mind, what's her name, joining us here, you know. Like, hey, bring her along because she was helping me, you know, she was defending my life, so.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Can we skip their introduction? It's been a long trip.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Not much.
Your abilities are still above those of other men. That the Grey Wardens have recruited you says much. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. We'll see about it. You're too kind.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the Tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
And we should move quickly.
Yes, we should proceed with the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary. No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Okay.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay, a lot of codexes. A lot of codexes. Whew. Okay. And okay, it looks like all the equipment that I handed out was given back. Okay. That's interesting. Wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting to basically lose it, seeing that one, Joanne, escaped, so all of his equipment should have been, you know, like not given back, and Lily's equipment also. I'm once again still kind of annoyed at the Chantry and Circle, but we'll see about, um, we'll see if there's any way to, if there's like anything there that, will, am I going to be going up against them at some point in time? Probably. I would imagine. Okay, this looks to be like a fairly large map overall, so...
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest. By orders of Teyrn Loghain, the tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing. Make us speed your steps.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see, is there anything additional I can find? Hello, how are you?
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Teyrn worries that may not be enough.
Okay, I was kind of wondering if there's like maybe a way for me to kind of, climb up there, but I guess not. At least, not yet. Let's see. What's this? Oh,
delighted.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay, yeah, okay. It still has it highlighted, but not, can't, take more from it, I guess.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Okay, thank you. Interesting. Taking a survey of the area here. Alright. Oh. Chest. Insufficient skill? What? Okay, well, apparently I can't access that for some reason. Take some more elf root, I guess.
Make a watch over you, my lord.
Okay. Let's see what's over here.
All right.
Beef bone can be sold to a merchant or given to a certain party member to influence their approval rating. Interesting. Okay. What's this Grand Lane here? Aha. Okay. Another sack. Iron ring. There's some additional cold resistance. Let's see. Alright, let me move the mic a little bit closer to my mouth here. There we go. So you can kind of hear me a little bit better. Let me make sure that I didn't like accidentally pull it out of the socket there. No, I did not. That's good. Okay, oh, okay. They took that one staff back, so I can't, I don't have that equipped anymore. Gotcha. Okay then. It's like, hey, I wanna steal it some I wanna steal this some more. Give it back to me. I'm gonna keep with the defense for right now. Everything looks fine. Nothing more to really be done there. Okay, apparently I can't walk up. What is it? Barely a step. Oh my god, I can't get through. What am I gonna do? Oh, my legs, they're too short. I can't handle it. Sorry. I find that kind of, so hilarious sometimes. Okay, let's see. What's over here? Okay, well, apparently I found another invisible wall. Gotta love that. Another invisible wall. Even though, that section of the map looks like it's still accessible for the most part. It's not letting me through. Oh well. Okay. So that area has been explored. Let's see. Nothing over here.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Tell me about
Used
Ostagar.
to be a fortress a long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Oh, lovely. Circle Magi and the Chantry. Yay! Just what I wanted to hear.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Okay.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does.
Okay.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Northwest, gotcha. I mean, I want to ask you something else.
Go on then.
Oh, okay, here we are.
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Okay.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Okay.
Good luck to you then.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Give me a second here. I'm kind of done with dinner, so let me put that aside for now. I want to put my drink somewhere where it's not like right in front of the keyboard either, so give me a second. Let me adjust everything here. There we go. It's still kind of a little bit in the middle of the screen, but it's not like blocking anything like majorly important either, so. Okay, so let's see. King Kaelin's tent, Logan's tent, Duncan's fire, Kennel Master has a quest, dog kennels, infirmary, Quartermaster, that's where I want to go. And Alistar joining the Greyborn. So I want to hold off on going there for first. I want to go to the Quartermaster to sell off this equipment that I don't really need anymore. Free up some room, there's some inventory. And then I'll go, you know, I'll go talk with a lot of everybody afterwards. At least for the time being.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly. I mean, that's a good thing.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Gotcha. Now let me see the other
As long as
goods.
you keep it quiet.
Oh, of course, of course. Let's see. All non-plot items. Let's go with weapons. Let's see. Oof. Look at the cost of that. God damn. So, either we're probably going to be staying here a while, so this encampment is going to be something that I'll be able to kind of come back to, or this is just basically showing what's possible and that I'll never own anything. So, let's see if I can, yeah, let me go ahead and sell all this stuff that I don't really need. There we go. Oh, interesting. They actually added it to the inventory. Good to know. Or, you know, it's nice the fact that, like, when you sell items to, you know, shopkeep, you would think, you know, hey, that shopkeep now has all this, you know, so that, they should be able to, I should be able to buy it back, blah, 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 right? So, alright, armor. Let's see. Okay, a lot of heavy armor here that I'm probably not going to be able to wear. This might be decent, but way too expensive for me right at this moment in time. Can't, don't have the strength for any of that either, so, yeah. So, not much I can really do about the armor in this instance. We're gonna hold on to the Blood Dragon plate just in case, like if there's ever a time where, I might be able to wear it, then that might be awesome. But at the same time, I have a funny feeling that there probably is going to be better armor later for the time being. So we're going to go ahead and sell all these. Yes, there's really no need for me to kind of keep those around. Accessories. I mean, I do appreciate the higher fire resistance, but, I appreciate the +1 armor that I have already, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these. I already have a +3 on the defense, so we can get rid of those. Get rid of that one. And that one as well. Awesome. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got mana restore, we got electricity resistance, we got health. Okay. Oh, okay. No bone, even though gifts can be sold to a merchant. So, interesting. Let's see. Not quite sure what the topaz is all about. I'm gonna hold off on selling that for now. Kind of curious as to what all this does for the time being, so I'm gonna hold off on selling a good majority of those right at this time. And most likely, this crafting items, I'll be able to, craft other things for the time being, so we're gonna hold off on that for now. Nothing there. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty much done for the most part on this. Don't really have I mean, I wouldn't mind the Enchanter's Footing just for the extra defense, but don't have the money for that right at this moment in time, so so yeah, not much I can really do there.
Fleeting, you know.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Okay, so I checked out the other goods. That didn't really seem like there was anything that was very underhanded in that list, but
Let me know what you'd like.
let's see. Don't really see anything here that's very useful, you know, not, you know, that I don't already have, so okay. Let's see. I'm kind of, you know, I'm looking at all this and seeing if there's anything here that would be useful. I mean, I already have a two-handed staff, so small shield is pointless for me right at this moment in time. Don't have the strength for some of these major armors here. Plus, you know, I need, you know, I being a mage, you know, having a higher magic is going to be, you know, helpful for me overall. So, you know, while it would be awesome to have, you know, this armor here to help protect myself, I think the magic would be like my better choice at this time. You know, keep my magic going, keep, you know, allow for me to have, you know, be able to do more damage. Now, I don't have any gloves, so there's that. Interesting that the leather gloves here and the studded leather gloves here have basically the same armor and fatigue percentages. You would think that there'd be, you know, a slight difference between the two, but oh well. Can't do anything there. So, you know, I don't know if there's anything out there that will like really affect me, you know, for the mental resistance. But, you know, I know that I'm probably gonna get hit by something, so so I think I'd rather have, you know, the physical resistance over the mental resistance at this time. So there we go. Okay, let's see, accessories. You don't have anything. Okay. Other, what do you got here? Backpack. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Each backpack purchase automatically increases inventory capacity by 10. That's handy. Okay. And we're done, apparently. We can't do any more. We can't purchase it anymore. But that's fine. You know, I had the money. Might as well give myself a little bit more, you know, space overall. Now, I'd be kind of curious if they are going to, like, show that, you know, I have a backpack on. But nope, apparently not. Okay, 1 second. Why was this highlighted for some reason? Weird. Okay, well, I don't. Moving on. Sorry, I was, you know, I saw that I had a notification on my Discord, and when I looked at the, channel, it said that, you know, hey, there's something changed there, but, you know, I took a look at it and nothing was changed. So maybe someone like posted something and deleted it right after. I don't know. We move on. Okay. Okay, so armor up there. Add that in. You know, like I said, I wouldn't mind the, you know, like the mental resistance is nice, but you know, the fact that the helmet that I have right now, the studded helmet, adds a, you know, 0.75 armor. So that's gonna kind of protect me more over time.
Is there
So
something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
okay. So I can get rid of this apprentice cowl right now. Sell that off, and we're good. Insufficient skill, okay.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The
Oh,
name's
thanks.
Tavis. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay.
Hail to you.
Alright. Now, you know, we have Alistar over there for joining the Grey Wardens. We have the Kennel Master and everything over here. Okay, so we have the Kakari Wilds there that I can kind of go to, but obviously can't go there just yet. So, but apparently that's where we're going to be going at some point.
Welcome, young man. Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
I mean, I do have a rune. Can't I, you know, put the rune on, say, like my staff right now?
Of course. That course of action is inadvisable.
Okay. Apparently we have a lot of, like, chests that I could try to steal from if I had the, like, the talent for it, but...
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Yes, I know all about that. Okay, well, it wasn't that difficult.
Oh, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship. The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, Some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black
Some
City?
say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
For now.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. Is it? As a mage, you would know more of such matters than I do. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
I want to know about these other questions here.
I am not privy to such knowledge, and, I suspect, neither are you. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Okay.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
It's not even letting me like ask the other questions, so I'm repeating it.
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Can I?
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Okay. Can't even run in. Gotcha. Let's see. Guess we'll just kind of go south. You know, travel up here, come back down to the kennel area, and then maybe like go back up here to get to Alistar. So, at least that's a plan. We'll see if it actually works out. So. Right, we already went and we already came from that direction right at the moment. I'm just kind of searching for like anything extra.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now. I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Alright.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you. As you wish.
Crusade failed.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat.
Oh, lovely.
Lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Okay. Hey there, Sergeant.
Whoa, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, soldier.
Make a watch over you, my lord. The Ten will make short work of those Darkspawn. Just you watch. Hail to you.
Come on. Here we go.
How do you do?
Hail to you.
Insufficient skill. Okay, nothing there. Let's see, can I get shot? Shoot me! Interesting. Oh, close. Damn. Damn. Oh! I think that actually went through me. Oh, nope. Damn. Nope. Come on. Damn. There. I was trying to get in the way, but nope. Yeah, I'm trying to see if they would actually shoot me or not.
Back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
My father said Tern Loghain is a hero. The king's lucky he's here.
Good night for it, Warden. The last scouting party made it back last night.
Okay. Seeing if there's anything else out there. Hello, who are you?
Before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
Priest.
The wall before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
Okay. Looked like a lily there for a second, and I'm like, hey, can I, you know, how you doing there, Lily? But nope. So it kind of makes me wonder, you know, now I'm gonna assume that I'm probably gonna see Jarwayne, you know, sometime in the future. But I'm kind of curious if we're gonna be seeing, you know, Lily again sometime in the future as well. Like, you know, maybe we need to kind of break her out of that mage prison.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
We'll see.
You approach the tent of Tern Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity.
Persuade, but I mean, I doubt that I'll be able to, you know, get in there, so.
Don't be absurd. He can't give an audience to everyone who walks up here, you know?
I have a message from the Grey Wardens. Yeah, probably not.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Oh, okay. I was able to get through the persuade. Awesome.
So they don't stand on ceremony. The Ten speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tern Loghain tells him. Without the Tern, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. Very well.
Okay. Let's see. Soldier.
Well met. Well met.
Have you heard about the king and Tern Loghain arguing?
Well, in for a silver, in for a crown, as my dear mum always used to say.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
Here's some
Alistair
questions.
can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Okay. Let's see.
It's good to have Grey Wardens amongst us. With their help, perhaps we can push these things back underground for good.
We'll see about that.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war...
Yes,
Yep.
sir. Right away, sir.
The audio cut off there.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want? Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Yeah, I mean, a good trained dog can do a lot of damage, that's for sure. So,
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. The blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
if the reward was right, why not? Oh my god.
Good. I hear death is unpleasant. Why, thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Death is slightly unpleasant. Oh, really? You don't say.
My respects to you, Grey Warden.
Please do not disturb our hounds. We feed them well tonight, or it may be their last.
Okay, I see some more elf fruit over here. Let's go and grab that.
And so I shall.
Okay, who are you?
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word. The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place, more so now that it crawls with Darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds. Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk. Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed? Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you? Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Oh, lovely. Quartermaster's a lovely guy. Alright. Let's see, I think this is where the Templars are.
I can feel it inside me.
Okay.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Mm-hmm. You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Okay. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that this war is going to be quite one-sided, I feel.
Favor in the Maker's eyes.
I have great
So
respect
let
for the
it be.
Wards, unless they're from Orlais.
We're doomed, we are.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlayman. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human. Just that in some places, elves are not always permitted in the military. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Let's see. Wow, you're not all that smart, are you? Whew. No, thank you. That's a little too much there. I mean, so far all of his statements are been okay, you know.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Does he destroy the homeland of those who will not?
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Yeah.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Okay, well that's... Sure.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Alright. What's this chest over here? Insufficient skill. Yeah, so it appears like there's a lot of,
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. You know, most likely, like, a lot of these chests are probably good for, like, you know, thieves and rogues and stuff like that, so... apparently, if I talk to this guard...
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Wow. Who's this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
I mean, I could try to persuade, but so far my luck hasn't been that high.
So? It's not up to me to make sure he gets fed? 10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Okay. I mean, key would be
So?
kind of cool.
Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Okay, there you go.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well, apparently it's not even showing me the key in that set there. Plot items. Key to Mage's chest. Not key in questionable condition. Oddly enough, it's a little warm. Ew. Signed Rod of Fire quest form. Okay, I still have that. Alright. Looks like there's really not much else here. Let's see. Apparently that chest is
Welcome, young man.
What you can do.
Goodbye.
Okay, before I open the chest right in front of the Tranquil here, I have a funny feeling that, you know, potential problems might occur. Like, he might like go, hey, you can't open that. You know, Templars, we got a thief, or, you know, something along those lines. So, so let's go new save. Let's do, Mage chest. There we go, and then...
Delighted. That course of action is inadvisable. That course of action is inadvisable.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Am I just not gonna be able to...
That course of action is inadvisable.
Okay, so I guess I can't get to it right at this moment of time. Interesting. Maybe it's gonna be available later. Like maybe the Tranquil will be gone or be dead or something like that. Who knows? Oh, wait, hold on. I have some level up to do. Alright, so we got, some attributes to bump up. So, like I was doing before, we're gonna do 2 in magic and 1 in willpower. Let's see. Skills. Requires level 4. Can't do anything there. Okay, I'm kind of interested in the improved combat training right at this moment in time. Don't really have any interest in the poison making right at this moment in time. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. mean, that might be handy overall. But yeah, I think I'd rather do the improved combat training just so the I have, you know, mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spell casting. That's, you know, that's what I'm most interested in right at this point in time. So, you know, I don't want my spells getting interrupted, so. Okay, so we got some more spells here. Let's see. Now, we're gonna be facing, you know, gonna be facing off against Darkspawn here. I could try to do more, you know, I could probably be doing more, like, area of effect damage overall, but I'm once again worried about the friendly fire. Excuse me. Spell list might be handy, you know, just for the extra bonus in spell power. Let's see. Mana drain might be handy. Let's see. You know, this might be handy as well, especially if I'm needing to gain a lot of health all at once, but at the same time, you know, the drain life is doing enough, so I think I'd rather do the, you know, while, you know, Mind Blast for the stunning of enemies, or the, Disoriented, you know, it could potentially be handy. I might, you know, I was noticing the fact that I was, you know, casting, you know, all the arcane bolts and lightnings was kind of draining my mana fairly well. So if I'm in a prolonged fight, then I might want to consider doing some mana drain there. So. Tactic slots acquired? What is that all about? What does it mean by tactic slots? Not sure. Okay, let's go back to over here for the,
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and
you know,
gentlefolk,
for the quest over there.
the eve of battle.
Well
Let
met.
us consider the evil before us.
Shh, I'm trying to
The
listen.
mages of the ancient Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly golden city itself. They
Hail,
tainted
Grey
it with their
Warden.
sin, and they were cast
How do you
back
do?
into our world as Darkspawn.
If you'll excuse me, we are praying.
Let us bow our heads and beg the Maker's forgiveness. Let us not be proud, so we may take courage against the darkness.
Apparently I can't jump on down either. Okay.
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
Okay. Let's see.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I can muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Oh, lovely. Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Could he be imprinted to me?
Try. But first, we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Interesting.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Yep. Wait, the the graphics changed there.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Do you think I have nothing better to do? Why don't you go get it yourself? I mean, he's busy, so will the dog be alright without it? Where in the wilds would I find this flower? Okay, let me do this one.
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Without it...
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
There we go.
In the meantime, we'll begin treating our poor friend.
There we go. It would be kind of interesting if you had a mage with basically a guard dog. So, okay, I think that's gonna be it. So let's head on over here. I can't seem to get into that chest at this time, so we'll have to hold off on that for now. Nothing useful over there. Can't go this way. Okay. Okay, he's up there. Let's not go that way just yet. What's this?
Of course.
Chest that I can't open. Gotcha.
You're very lucky to have such an opportunity.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Lovely. Boy, you gotta just love slavery, right? Okay, well.
Well met.
Okay, not much else here. Alright, well, moving in.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's see. What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you.
Oh, lovely.
So
Thank you.
Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Nope.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow,
lovely.
whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the Mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be
I'm
awkward.
sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the Mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to accompany me. What about the other recruits?
Tabith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
For traveling with you.
Do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Party members and tactics. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistar by left-clicking on his or his portrait. Okay. Now open the tactics screen by clicking the highlighted icon or pressing slash. You can use the conditional tactics selects to design customer behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics, change Alistar's preset to defender. There we go. Okay. There we go. Apparently it's like, wait. I was thinking, you know, hey, if I, you know, swap it there, you know, shouldn't you be like saving their presets? But oh well. Okay. Now I have a party member with me. Yay! Okay, still can't get into that chest, so not much I can really do about that. We're gonna be heading off to see Duncan. So...
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood.
Oh, lovely.
1 for each recruit.
What do we need darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Into the wilds.
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Shall I have quite some blood before now?
You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
I don't know if they're no longer there.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Oh, lovely.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
So, I'm probably going to be the only one that survives, right? Okay, so we got ourselves a ranger, a fighter, basically a tank, I would imagine. So let me set them up accordingly here. So your tactics is going to be set for the archer. Okay. We want them to be more ranged for behavior. There we go. Let's see. Let's change your tactics. We want you to be more. Hmm. I'm thinking I'll leave that one alone for the time being. And then we have our fighter here, most likely. So, our scrapper, it looks like. We can probably set him to be more aggressive, I would imagine. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if the we can get to that chest again. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna be doing about 20 more minutes. Yeah, okay.
That course of action is inadvisable.
So I have the key, but I can't use it right at this moment in time. That's a little irritating, but we'll see. Like maybe there will be an occasion where it will become available. But for now, we'll wait.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Okay. So, we got ourselves quite a lot of, you know, potential land to kind of cover for the most part, but, you know, how much is going to be, oh yeah? Oh.
Shame about the fate.
Huh? We got a lot of wolves coming after us. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wolf pelt. Okay. Awesome, awesome.
All right.
As you desire.
Okay. Some men that are just dead. Dying soldier. Okay. A letter, huh? Okay. Letter to Drugby, missionary. Okay. Not really seeing much else that I can get right at this moment in time. we'll go back to that wounded man soon enough. It's just I want to see, you know, they mentioned the fact that, you know, there was that plant here that I can kind of gather, you know, nearby the lake, so, or nearby the water, so I figured I'd kind of try to see if I can spot that, you know, that plant per se, so.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I mean, if he's wounded, then he's probably already infected, right? So.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I mean, wasn't that guy gonna turn into a darkspawn? I mean, isn't that how it works? Like, you know, if you get bitten by them or something like that, you turn into one? Yeah, whatever. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought I scrolled over something and it highlighted there for a second. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that we're gonna need to go that way, but... Oh boy. There's a lot of people over there. Okay, first off, let's go this way to clear... you know, Alistar is like going, hey, we gotta go kill this guy that's over here. It's like, sure. Okay. Vial Darkspawn blood? Sure. Oh. Okay. Let's see, acid flask. Lesser health. And another vial of darkspawn blood. Okay. What's this? Death root. Okay. Alright. Boy, this is a very large map right at the moment. Okay. I'm gonna head back over here because I saw, you know, that encampment that's over there seemed like it might be nice for you know, looting and like. I mean, I can see some boxes over there and the like, so.
Right to the face.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god. Okay. So far, not doing great. Okay. Apparently I can recover them after they're dead. Interesting.
What? We did? Yay!
Okay, that's weird. One of your party members has fallen in combat. He or she has now sustained a serious injury. These injuries cause penalties that can only be cured with an injury kit or certain high-level spells. Injuries indicated by a small red icon that you can see above the quick bar when you have injured character selected or in the character record. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, I mean, that's gonna be fun. That's great. Okay, I just want to loot. Thank you. Didn't really expect so many over here, but yeah, okay. And not much so far.
And so I shall.
Okay. Again, I don't know how long I'm going to be having these individuals with me right at this moment in time, so, like, well, I mean, you know, if I give them some armor and weapons, then potentially they can, you know, come back in my inventory, right? So if I look at our archer here and look at our weapons, then they have the longbow ash set, which is a lot better than this short bow ash that I have there. Gotcha. Okay, so basically I found an item to sell. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's go and see what else we can find around here, if anything. Why is there an X mark here? Chassin Trail sign. I don't see a sign, but I'm assuming that that's like a quest sign, maybe? Oh. Over there, huh? Oh, no. Let's heal you up. Okay.
Delighted.
Fighting off a lot of darkspawn, apparently.
And so I shall.
Finding a lot of vials, which is
All
perfectly
right.
fine because, I mean, you know, we need them for the quest, but, I mean, they might have, like, other properties, like, later. Still not quite sure what that's all about there. I guess we can continue going down this way, this path here. Oh, what the? Okay. They came out of nowhere. I love how rows are magically appear in front of you. It's as though it's like, there's like nothing here. It's like my observation skills are terrible. Okay. Apparently I leveled up at some point in time. I missed that. So we're gonna keep on bumping up our magic and one for our willpower there. We have one skill here that we can do. You know, I'm already doing the mana drain, so that's good. You know what? Let me work on getting some better spells overall, or better attack spells overall, just so I can, you know, kill the foes a little bit more. But I'm running out of time here, there, folks. I think we're gonna go ahead and close it down at this point. We're gonna go ahead and save. Into the wilds. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and close on down. So, I know it's a little bit of a shorter video with all the difficulties that I had at the very beginning. So for those of you watching on YouTube, I had some difficulties because Steam decided that my stream profile should no longer have access to any of the games anymore that I have shared with my private file. So I was like, it took a little bit of work to try to get that resolved. So, but yeah, that's where we're going to go ahead and call it at this point. You know, all these videos, all these, you know, all these games are eventually uploaded to my YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out if you like. Got a link down below on my Twitch About page for that. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch About page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos, so feel free to check those out if you'd like. We'll pick this back up again next week. So look forward to, I guess, the conclusion of our search here. So far it's been interesting. You know, obviously there's a lot of touchy subjects in this particular game. Not that I don't really like what's kind of going on in there. So, you know, one would think that at some point in time, my character will try to, you know, work on changing thoughts or certain attitudes, especially towards the elves, for example. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. You know, it just kind of irks me that, you know, that level of racism is in this game. I don't really like that. Not to say that, you know, it wasn't a thing. You know, we should never, you know, completely ignore how messed up some people's minds can be, but, you know, we should always strive to try to, you know, work towards enlightening, you know, those thoughts away from people, you know, because, you know, the idea that one person's skin color is better than all the others is asinine to me. It's like stupid. It's like, what the why? Why have that kind of thought line? It just downright stupid. You know, and I wish I can smack that thought out of everybody's mind, but, you know, I can't. You know, most I can do is basically try to change, you know, if I was to ever, like, come across anybody like that, is to try to actually, you know, explain why that kind of thinking is incorrect. But, I mean, sometimes even that might not work. They might dig themselves in even further. You know, that kind of thinking has to come from them, and, you know, that kind of thinking has to be removed from them. You know, they have to be willing to kind of remove that thought line. And that can be very difficult, especially if they're in specific circles like that. Or, you know, if they're like in circles that are, you know, follow that same kind of thought line, then, you know, they're just kind of, you know, keeping the same thoughts to, you know, and they're just spreading the same thoughts within their group, and it just doesn't change. they have to be willing to accept that idea, but some people don't. I don't know. You know, we have to do what we can, right? You know, may the younger generation learn from the elders and continue to improve upon them. You know, build what, you know, take what we've built and, you know, use it for the next, you know, be better than the previous generations. So, you know, and it has, you know, especially when you have other thought, you know, when you know, ignorant thought lines are exposed, and you know, you can show why it's wrong. You know, it's helpful for those that, you know, can see that and go, oh yeah, okay, understand. But small steps at a time, small steps, or at least attempt. So, gonna kind of lead that into my stream team, which I have available if anybody's interested. That's on my Twitch About page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos, or my current YouTube videos, I should say. The team is all about, you know, lifting people up, you know, whether you are a streamer or not a streamer. We're looking for members that want to help out everybody that's on the team. You know, we have subgroups built to, you know, help promote streamers, you know, set up collabs, set up tournaments, set up charity events. You know, we also have some teams available to help out, you know, non-streamers if they just want some help, you know, with like their computer or something along those lines. You know, we have sub teams for that. We have some sub teams available for artists and musicians. So if they want to commission out their, you know, their art or their music, we have sub teams available for that. And obviously we'll, you know, continue to promote everybody that's on the team one way or another. So, you know, we're looking to lift people up, not beat them down. So, so yeah, if I find anybody that, you know, is, you know, causing, you know, doing like hate raids or something along those lines, then, you know, they will be removed from the team, because I don't want that kind of negative element, you know, anywhere, you know, within our team to, you know, that's negative, you know, negatively representing us. You know, I don't want that. You know, like I said, want to lift people up, not push people down. So, if that's something that interests you, check the application link down below on my Twitch About page. Fill it out, send it in. If everything looks good, then, you know, then I'll approve and send you all the details about the team. There's also a Google document that explains the team, you know, completely. All the sub-teams that I've thought up, you know, the mission statements, you know, all these ideas that I figure, you know, would be useful. You know, so, and if there's any, you know, changes that need to be made, feel free to suggest them, because, you know, I'm okay with changing that Google document, or, you know, adding more sub teams, or maybe changing the sub team or something along those lines. You know, I'm flexible like that, so I want to be able to have a team that works for everybody. So, but that's it. That's where we're gonna go ahead and end Dragon Age for tonight. Final Fantasy VII will continue tomorrow. Not the remake, the original. So stop on by tomorrow night and we'll continue on our journey there. You know, like I mentioned before, when I complete Dragon Age Origins, I'll probably continue on with the next installment of Dragon Age, or there's like another version of Dragon Age that we haven't gone into yet, and I'll, if so far it's okay. I really wish the combat was a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do about that. Maybe the next version has a improved combat system. We'll see. Same with Final Fantasy VII. Once I complete the original, I'll look into playing the remake. So, if that's something of interest for you, feel free to come on back. Join me on my streams for these, and feel free to chat with me if you want. No one chatted with me today, but that's okay. I don't mind when people are lurking in the background. Hopefully I provided some amount of entertainment for you. But that's it. That's where we're going to go ahead and end it. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time.